It's like, he goes, there's nothing better than a pair of Levi's or you know, or he goes, a Volkswagen Beetle or a Bic pen. He's like, if things don't make you happy, you don't have the right things. It's so funny. And I feel like he does think a little bit like that.
Yeah.
Because that is a group of person too, where they're almost spiritually connected to inanimate objects.
Yeah.
You know? Like, and he said this is all going to be in my new book, Soulful Materialism. But it's just funny to me because it's like, there are people you meet that when you talk to them, you go, oh yeah, like, this does mean a lot to you.
That's a very funny premise, though. That's a very
It's so
good
funny.
Jerry Seinfeld premise.
It's the best thing. I think his, you know, I'm not familiar with all of his comedy. His show's brilliant. Obviously, his comedy's brilliant. But that award speech I saw was like this very unique, different thing that he goes, yeah, these awards, he goes, here's what they really are. He goes, I know this award means nothing. He goes, and I know that because the last time we did this, you know, the last time they had this award show, they left a bunch of them up on stage and you all just came up here and grabbed them. He goes, you didn't earn them, but he goes, you just brought them home because they prop up your meaningless lives. It's the best thing I've seen it from. It was my just favorite thing because it does seem like he's totally raw. And I feel like that is him.
Yeah.
Like he is being real in that moment where he's basically like, no, this is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the shiny thing. He goes, it doesn't matter that it doesn't work when I get it home. I want it now. He goes, I want the thing on the commercial. I want it. And there is something so deeply American about that. It is disturbing on some level. But there's also a level where you got to just recognize how powerful that stuff is too.
Yeah.
Like we are one of the only generations of people that have experienced this level of prosperity.
Oh, yeah.
Which is crazy.
And instant access to goods.
To
You have
everything.
an app on your phone, Amazon.
Anything
And you
you
can just
can
buy
get.
whatever you want. You can buy crazy shit on Amazon. Very expensive things on Amazon. You just have it sent to your house.
It's like my boomer parents were like the first heavily propagandized generation with regard to advertising.
Yeah.
That's why we all grew up eating shit because like they believed corporations.
Yeah.
Corporations were like, McDonald's is it. Your kids are going to love it. And you're like, all right, go to McDonald's. Now, my cousin's two kids have never had McDonald's. They're 6 and 4. She goes, I can't control them forever, but for right now, they'll never have McDonald's. We grew up eating there.
Yeah.
Because corporations were paramount. My father loves commercials as much as TV shows. He used to call me like the Budweiser frogs were his favorite thing in the world. Remember those 3 frogs?
I do remember those
on
frogs.
the lily pads?
I
They would
do
go,
remember them.
Budweiser. And my father loved them. To him, that was art. Like that was the boomers were like one of the first generations where the advertising was art. Like after 9/11, Budweiser did this commercial where all the Clydesdales took a knee and they said from one America. And they were doing it and you're like, where was it? And they're doing it in Jersey and you're looking at where the towers used to be. And it took you a minute to get it. And then they all take a knee and Budweiser said, from one American icon to another. And my father's like crying in the living room, going, this is the greatest thing I've seen. The bodies were still like smoldering and my father, yeah, here it is. It's crazy.